turn down the game music. Not sure what the... If it sounds good to y'all. I'm not hearing it yet on my end because I'm not on the screen right now because I wanted to fiddle with things. But... what is that in the background? Hold on. What is going on here? I don't know if you guys can see it. Hi, Rudy. There's something black behind the game. Let's see. Wait, where's me? How did I miss that? I don't know if you guys can tell, but my voice is a little dead right now. No, you shush. You shush. Hold on. That's that. That's that. That's there. You are what I don't want. Move. Yes. Okay, it's gone. I don't know why that was there, but it was. Okay. Sorry, they updated OBS, so I'm a little like, what's going on here? But it's all better there. Let me get my avatar up here. Like, what? Where'd that go? Sorry, guys. I might have to exit out of Final Fantasy because it takes up the whole screen. But let me see what I can do. Sorry, guys. I am trying to figure out how to do this without closing off the stream, but... or closing off the game. But... we'll see what I have to do. No, okay. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to close this out real quick. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Okay, okay. I'm sorry, I usually have myself more put together than this. There is the beautiful me. Sorry, guys. It seems like I'm gonna have issues every stream. Okay, okay. Now what I'm hoping is it doesn't show what the next step is. No, it looks like it is not on screen. Okay, so it's just gonna capture the actual game itself, not the launcher. Normally when I put in my password, I say it out loud, so I do it right. But I can't do that right now because I don't want you guys to know my password for Final Fantasy. So this is actually a game that I have played before. I play it very regularly with some good friends. Why am I being mischievous? I don't know. But, okay. Okay. I'm just, because it's loud in my ears. So I'm going to make sure it's the game. The audio for 14 is amazing. And I could say that pretty much for most Final Fantasy games. They are pretty beautiful. But for me, I love the music in this game. It is gorgeous. It is wonderful. I think it's amazing. Oh, I connected an error. How sad. Why did I connect an error? Oh, well, it crashed. Let me try that again. See, now, and this is what I was worried about. And my roommate brought it up with me. Because, you know, he knows a lot about computers and stuff. He's like, I don't know if your computer can handle streaming this and playing it. And I'm like, oh, well, there's only one way to know. And that's by trying. So, here we are trying. And I said in the description of the video that we were gonna try. Let's start connecting to data center. Let's see where it gets us. I will be drinking lots of water today because my throat is not healed. But I will not torment you guys with... Nope, it did it again. Okay. Well, you know, it just... Why am I mischievous again? Who keeps pushing that button? It's me. I'm pushing the button. But still. Well, this is the last time we'll try it. And if it doesn't work, we'll play a different game. Because, you know, there's only so much we can do to play the game. I think 3 tries. Let's see. Maybe I try a different data center. I don't think that's how that works. I think I have to be in North America, so we'll go with that. I normally do Primal with my friends. But let's do this one. Let's do that. Connecting the Menace data center. Okay, it's working. See, I just shouldn't have been on Primal. So let's create a new character. Okay, here we go. So we have all the lovely options. We could be a basic person. Which, I mean, the Hyrule aren't bad, but they're just, it's boring. We could be an Elezen, which, you know, elf dudes and elf ladies. Very pretty, very tall Elezens. We could be a Lalafell, Lalafelin. if you know, you know. Lalafells are problems. We could be a Makote, the cat person. Well, no. The Makote are the cat-eared people, because the Rothgar are the real cat people. So we got the Makote. We've got the Rogadin. Again, they're a little bit more beefy. They're tall like the Elezens, but they're beefier. We've got the Ara, which have some serious differences between male and female. Which I'm like, ooh, you know, the first time I played this game, I was like, all right, hi Nicole. I find offense to that. Lalafell are peak. They are peak. They're absolutely peak, Nicole. You are not wrong, but they are also felons. But as I was saying, when the first time I played Lalafell's for life, thank you, Joey. The first time I played, I was like, ooh, look at the Aura. They're so cool. And then I scrolled over. I was like, why is she so tiny? She's just. It's such a huge difference. And we have the Rothgar, which, there's not a huge difference in the size, but there is a difference in the beefiness. Hrothgar ladies are still pretty beefy, especially when you consider some of the other females. The Rogadin and the Hrothgars, very similar in beef level. And then we have the Vieira, and the men, very cute, very petite, kind of like why am I'm looking at the word, Makote. Couldn't think of how to say Makote. Very petite like the Makote, but then the ladies, they get tall. The ladies are bigger in the Vieira race. But I think as a frog, I'm gonna feel most comfortable as a Lalafelin. So we're gonna go with a Lalafell male. Alright, so we've got two options. We've got the Plainfolks. The Plainsfolk. From the flat landscapes of the Plainsfolk's home islands are where the Lalafelin, I didn't even mean to say it that time, it just looked like Lalafelin. Clan takes its name. Their distinct hair coloration, a myriad of earthy and grassy tones, helps them to blend in well with their environment, acting as an effective camouflage against would-be attackers. It was the similarity of the Lenosis grassy fields to those in their homeland which drew the first settlers to the island of Villebrand and was now Limsa Lominsa. If you don't know Final Fantasy, or specifically 14, those are some of the main areas they've talked about that you kind of start in. We'll get to know all the different locations and things like that. I think I'm gonna do Final Fantasy similar to Cult of the Lamb. I'm not gonna play it constantly, but I want to play it here and there, because I love the game. Part of that love stems from playing with my friends, which, for their own peace of minds and things like that, I won't necessarily play with them. I'm not even on the same server, so I don't know if I can play with them. But anyway, we will get to know all these places if you don't already know them. They are clever and optimistic people and crafty with their words. Oh, they're very wordsmithy. I don't know if I can be a Plainsfolk then. The generally accepted view of Plainfolks is that they are a vibrant lot with a penchant for excessive conversations. So, that is the Plainsfolks, and then we have the Dunesfolk. Perhaps the most unique characteristics of the Dunesfolk is their luminous eyes, a result of glossy protective layer which covers the pupil, an evolutionary response to their homeland's glaring sunlight. Many individuals wear small traditional gemstones on their forehead, a symbol of their zodiacal sign. They are adamant about scholasticism, placing advancement in knowledge before all else. Other races tend to perceive male Dunesfolk as introverts who care more for books, business, and prosperity of Udal, a city-state built upon Dunesfolk ingenuity, than the ongoings of the rest of the realm. Okay, so we've got Dunesfolk who are from the desert, and we've got the Plainsfolk who are from kind of like a more beachy, lush area. I think I'm gonna go with the Plainsfolk. We're gonna make him short, because we stand short kings in this place. Okay, and so then these are again just some attributes. We've got just a plain looking face. Now don't pay too much attention to like the freckles and stuff because we can change that later on. Same with the ears. This is more like the face shape we're looking at, I think. But they're just giving us some varieties. I like this eye shape a bit more. I like this eye shape, so that's what we're gonna go off of. What's Joey saying? Please show Jiggle Physics hair when it is time. The pompadour. Yes, I will show off the jiggle. Oh God, the Jiggle Physics. Oh my God. There are only really two places in Final Fantasy where you see a big concept of jiggle physics, and it is a specific hairstyle, which is hilarious, and the Vieira's chest, which, for obvious reasons, why is the Vieira's chest? Because fanboys. So let's see. We're gonna be in kind of. See, I normally, if I'm going for more of my tone, I need to go pale, but this isn't. I kind of want to go somewhere in the middle, somewhere around this lane. I like, yeah, that one's nice. Let's go there. I like that color. All right. All right. Where is it? It exists. There it is. No, this one. So as you can see, like you turn it off, turn it back, it jiggles. It jiggles. And so if you're playing with the pompadour, I'm going to go with the pompadour because I can change it later. It will jiggle as we play. So I'm going to stick with the pompadour for now. Because one, I love it. It's fun. It's a fun little thing for this little gremlin that we are going to make. And, you know, like I said, at a certain point they give you the ability to change your appearance and stuff. So I'm going to do that now. Sorry if I'm here. Let's get that's like Udall. Here we go. This is no. That's more. That's not. Here we go. This is Limsa. So this, based on his description, this is where this little guy would have been born. Very beautiful land. Love the scenery. The attention to detail in this game is just gorgeous. But let's go with the pompadour. Alright, so let's color. So you get two colors. You get like a base color and then an accenting color. And we're going to do base color as a green, because I'm a frog. But I love purple, so we're going to accentuate the green with purple. Because why? And like, I love it. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Let's go more that way. Yes. Yes, look at that. That's gorgeous. Beautiful boy. Let's go, Joey. All right. Character. What is this part? Oh, the jawline. Okay. Let's see. Type 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna stick with type 1 because very round, very good. Nicole says, purple and green reminds me of vegetables. I mean, it is very important, Nicole, that we eat our vegetables. Vegetables are very good for us. It's also my two favorite colors. Alright, so, we're changing the eye shape. Okay, so, whatever. Alright, so that's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Kind of like, so like this is the one we started with. I kind of like that. It's got a little bit more rounded to it. I like that. It's a little bit higher up here. Very cute. Very ready for mischief. Okay, so iris size, we have large and we have small. We have to have bigger eyes so that we can give cute looks to get away with the mischief that we are going to create. Alright, eye color. So we've got our green hair and our purple green. Oh, wow. We can go just white. Silver-eyed boy. I, Jeff, have blue eyes. So maybe we'll stick with that. You know, we'll give him blue eyes. Look at that. Look at that beautiful blue eyes. Beautiful blue eyes to get away with mischief. They're perfect. Alright, eyebrows. Very important. As the person behind the mask, I know you guys don't know what my face looks like, so that's fine. I have very thick eyebrows. My partner has compared them to caterpillars, so let's keep that in mind. So we've got basic, kind of smaller, curved, very thin. These are more like my eyebrows, kind of caterpillar-y. Alright, looks a little angry there. And then it's like angry but thinner. Let's go with what's gonna get us out of trouble the most. I think number two. I think number two is going to help us stay out of trouble as often as possible. We have to maximize the cute. We have to maximize cuteness. Okay, so nose. So we've got the one we've got a little bigger, a little longer, more buttony. Kind of the biggest one. And then that's just kind of long but short. I like this one. Very, very nice little nose. You know, got good. He's got some good features going on here. This little guy. Sorry if I keep wiggling it too much. All right, mouth types. They have to be able to pout perfectly to get us out of trouble. So you know, this one's kind of thin. This is a little bigger. This is longer, and that's the small. I think number two. I think number two, perfect for that cute little frown to get us out of trouble. Alright. And now let's pick a color. So we have dark, or you can like, it kind of looks like lipstick then. We've got light, which kind of looks like a more of like a lip gloss. And then we've got none. So let's go with light. And we need, maybe, let's see what dark kind of looks like. Let's go kind of purpley. Oh no. I'm experimenting with the lips. Even black doesn't look that dark though. Let's see. Right there. Right there. That looks good. Nice, good color. Doesn't have to be too extreme. Okay, now the ear shapes. We've got type 1, which kind of points up. Type 2, which was what we were seeing earlier. Type 3, shorter, kind of closer in. And type 4. I kind of like this one. I kind of like kind of straight out. Very cute. And now we can choose how long they are. I don't want him to have super long ears. So we'll give him there. Right there. That looks cute. We can give him a mustache. Because what? Why not? A Lalafell with a mustache is just so silly to me. So. And a beard. Like, look at that. That's just goofy. That's goofy. Okay. Lalafells can have little dark noses, which I think is so cute. But I think he's already got a bit of color to his nose. He doesn't need that, really. And then we can have earrings. We'll stick with one earring. One. He's not... No, he's a felon. He needs both. He needs two. Yes, I do. Thank you, Nicole, for agreeing. The mustache. Let's see. He can have little cheeks, which I don't know. And then there's this. But I don't want him to have a face tattoo, really. Maybe the cheeks, if I can get the color to look good. So it's more like, you know, he's blushing. But no matter what it is, it looks like they're really dark. So I'm going to go back, actually, and I'm going to say no. Because that's just too dark. It's too dark to his cute little face. Okay, so now we have face paint. Let's see. I don't really want, like, a face tattoo. I don't mind this because, like, again, it gives a little blush to the cheek, and this looks like it would be a little more subtle. But let's see what else there is. Or do we just want anime blush? No, we don't. Yeah, again, I'm not really interested into the different face tattoos. I've had them on characters before, and they can be really cool to work with, but well, alright, no, there it is. He's gotta have freckles. He got eggplant, I think. Okay, yeah, I see the P now. It's really tiny. Like, maybe I need to update my glasses. He's got an eggplant on his head. Is adorbs. I, it is adorable. It does look like an eggplant. Sorry, guys. So we gotta have Freckles. Um, because Freckles are adorable. Um, ultimate cuteness is Freckles. Um, but let's keep green. Let's keep the green going. Because, you know, at the core of it, we are still a little guy. We are still a frog. And the green doesn't look bad. Okay, so now we get to pick his voice. Let's see. This kind of... That one kind of reminds me of Vegeta. I can't... kind of like the deeper voice for him. Even though he is a tiny cute guy. Because one day I will have a deeper voice. Soon. Soon. Okay. So yeah, this is our little guy. Yeah, let's save it. I don't know what. Duskway? Rian? I don't know what any of that is. Yeah, let's just save it over that. Frog. There we go. Okay, so let's see. What since we'll just do his birthday is what today. So we're in January. Wait, no, that was the date. What? Today is the okay. Okay, so first moon. Today is. Hold on, let me look at my phone. I think it's the 27th. Let me double check. Yeah, today is the 27th. Okay. Okay. 27th. So his birthday will be January 27th. Okay, and then Guardian. Helone, mover of glaciers and goddess of war, is the guardian deity of Ishgard. She commands the element of ice and is associated with the first moon of the Eorzean calendar. Mephin is a keeper of the moon, goddess of love. She commands the element of ice and is associated with the second moon of Eorzea. Thalak, ruler of rivers and wisdom. Oh, rivers. I love rivers. Rivers kind of lead to ponds sometimes. So let's go with that guy. Okay, so now we have to choose where we're gonna end up. Like what kind of class we're gonna play. We could be a tank. You know. We could be a healer. Or we could be DPS. I don't mind playing, because you can play every class by the end of the game. One of the guys I plays with, he literally has every class maxed out. So literally, at any point I can say I'm done being this, I want to play this. But I like to go more DPS, because tanks have to lead the charge in the dungeon. He is very adorable and I love him. And while I know some of the dungeons, I don't know them very well. And I don't like that level of responsibility. Healers have to keep everybody alive. Which again requires a lot of responsibility. So I'm gonna say no to tank and healer, I'm gonna go DPS. So we have Pugilist. The path of the pugilist is one of insistent. Joey, you say ninja. Is ninja one you can start with, or pugilist becomes ninja, right? starts in Limsa is a DPS. I think Pugilist is eventually the ninja. But the path of the Pugilist is one of incessant training amid a mastery of traditional techniques of hand-to-hand combat. Though they command formidable powers when unarmed, they are wont to use leather. Oh my gosh, I can't read. They are wont to use metal, leather, and bone weaponry to maximize their destructive potential. So punchies. Yeah. Oh no, Pugilist turns into monk. Okay. Lancer, which I know Lancer turns into dragoon. The strategy of the Lancer is to outrange and fluster opponents with their long two-handed polearms. I think ninja is something you can't start with. I think ninja is something that starts as the thief, which you can get in Limsa, that becomes ninja. Yeah, a rogue. Yeah, rogue into ninja. Okay, that's how it goes. Which again is a class you can get in Limsa Liminsa, but you cannot start as it. Lancer. The strategy of the Lancer is to outrange and fluster opponents with their long, two-handed polearms, peppering them with a barrage of thrusting attacks. They are trained with a number of weapons, giving diversity to their attacks that makes them extremely versatile in combat. Archer. I think I'll go Archer because I've not, in any of the games I've played, I haven't given Archer a good playthrough. So I might do Archer. The enduring popularity of the bow is testament to its elegant design, but this simple weapon would be of little worth without the I can't talk. Surpassing skills of those who mastered the archers. Thaumaturge. In the hands of a skilled practitioner, thaumaturgy can be a force of terrifying destruction. At the heart of its school of magic lies the ability to call forth and command the latent ether within oneself. I like thaumaturge. It was the first class I did when I first started playing this game, but thaumaturge can get a little stressful and confusing in my opinion. There's a lot to it, and that is because the creator has even said himself that Thaumaturge, which becomes the Black Mage, is his favorite class. I'm going to avoid Thaumaturge for now. And then last of the DPS is the Arcanist. Adepts of the arts of arcane diverse their might from symbols of power born of geometric techniques, hailing from across the... Oh, but this one starts in Limsa. So you can also see right down here, it tells us, so Pugilist starts in Udal, Lancer starts in Gridania, Archer starts in Gridania, Thaumaturge starts in Udal, and Arcanist is the only one that starts in Limsa, which I kind of want to start in Limsa. Okay, chat. I am torn. What do you guys think? Archer or Arcanist? Because like I said, I've never really given Archer a chance. I've never played Arcanist either, though. But with spells, you gotta be careful. So I'm a little torn. What do you guys think? Give you guys a second to catch up to me because there's always a lag in what I say and what chat has a chance to comment on. But I think I'm gonna go Arcanist. Nicole says Archer though. Oh, okay. I get a cute little bow and arrows. I could be a cute little guy with bows and arrows. Alright, the census is Archer. Let's go! You have selected, So, okay, yeah, I don't care. That could be my starting world. Alright, now to name him. He is, of course, going to be Jeff. I appreciate you guys helps me figuring it out. So, Jeff... I want to say the dude wizard. I'm just going to call him Jeff the Frog. The Frog. Okay. So, if you guys are ever playing on this server in this his little laugh. Oh, it's so cute. Alright, let's get started, Jeff. Sorry I keep coughing on you guys. Okay, now I'm gonna switch over to my controller because playing this game with there's plot. Hold on. Oh, that classic, the absolute classic Final Fantasy music. I love it so much. Oh look, there's me. If you guys have ever played Final Fantasy, you're gonna hear this song probably in some point in the game. It's so good. And then here comes the second huge trope. Hear, think, feel. The second biggest trope of all Final Fantasy games. Feel. Who talking to me? He looks grumpy about this. Show me them crystals. Come on, it's not a Final Fantasy game without crystals. Do it. Come on. Oh no, it's evil. No, not evil. Feel. Think. Alright. I'll hear, I'll feel, I'll think. If I have to, I guess. Okay, so it's gonna show me what my, like, some of the coolest gears for all of that. Okay, so for those who don't know, Archer turns into Bard. So you actually like get to play music and stuff. One of my other friends, he just comes and trolls us with music all the time. Like Megalovania and things like that, and it's wonderful. Alright. So that is what some ultimate gear would look like for the Bard who starts out as the Archer. Oi! You alright, lad? You are moaning in your sleep and sweating buckets besides. That'll be the ether, I reckon. Some are more prone to the sickness than others. No need to fret, though. You'll soon get used to it. Is that the ether? Because that looks like booze to me. Squeaks. Oh, look, it's Moogles! I love Moogles. They're so cute. Good King Muggle Mug. Feeling better, Koopo? Aha, you can't see us. I had a feeling you could, Koopo. We're Moogles, and we live in the woods. So, as you can see, most people can't see them. Normal folks can't see or hear us, which makes you special, Koopo. Pay attention to these two little nerds. They'll never leave our side. We're stuck with them forever, and I love it. I love these two. They're great. But in a completely normal, natural way because they're babies. Moogles, your Google voice is perfect for And seeing as how you're special, maybe you can tell us something. The wood's been restless of late. Lots of strange things happening. Have you chanced to witness anything suspicious, Koopo? Besides you. My Moogle voice is perfect. I know. It's because I'm perfect. Thank you, Joe. That bro just stole that dude's... You know, even if he can't see the Moogles, he can see that his beer got picked up. But of course you haven't. You've only just arrived. Well, there's nothing for it then. We'll just have to keep looking. Nice to meet you, Koopo. Bye, nerds. Like, how did he not see his alcohol floating? Is he drunk? I'm so confused. Gridal's still far way off. Gridania, sorry, not Gridal. I'm mixing names. In case you're wondering, seeing you're awake, how's about you keep me company till we get there? Sure. Them youngins don't much care for conversation, see? Bredemont's the name, and peddling's my trade. As for your good self, judging by your unusual garments, I'd say you're one of them new adventurers. Am I warm? I knew it. Going whatever the wind blows. Can't read. Seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. So long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventure is a risky business these days, especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? I'm awesome. I don't like to gain power, to win glory, to amass. I don't know. I guess. I suppose. Chocobos! Sorry. Power, as in her power to do good, like protecting the weak and fighting for what's right and all that? I thought that was what you meant. Well, adventures do get up to that lot of fighting, that's for sure. Y'all never be short a chance to polish your warcraft. My warcraft. Warcraft. Ugh. Sorry. And the adventurer's business. When you arrive in town, you'd best enroll in the Adventurers Guild. That'll set you on the right path. And it wouldn't hurt to join a guild neither. Gridania's home to a few, so if you fancy learning how to fight with a bow, a polearm, or even spells, you should think about seeking one out. I can't. Guys, every time I have to read, I just can't, which is crazy because I play a lot of games that require me to read. Just remember though, there's more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Well, thanks for making the clarification that I need to breathe, my dude. I never thought about that. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. I guess? Halt! Go no further! What is that then? Darn, I'll have to kill again. What's going on? A skirmish has broken out up ahead with the Ixal. For your own safety, you must remain here until... Bloody hells! We shall hold them here! Try to break clear! Reading is hard, Nicole. Where did that extra earring come from? Did y'all see that? My character had an extra earring all of a sudden. They giving me gear already? That was too bleeding close. Nice of Ixals to send us an unwelcome party, though, eh? Joking aside, this won't be the last time you meet those feathered fiends. So just you take care, alright? By the by, is this your first trip to Gridania? No. No. Now look, they gave me a necklace, a ring, and earrings. Didn't even warn me, just put them on my boy. Thought not. But I'll wager there have been some changes since your last visit. Allow a journeyed lieutenant to teach you a few new things about your destination. Ahem! The city of Gridania lies slap bang in the middle of Black Shroud, the biggest, luscious forest in Eorzea. Though it ain't near as lush as it used to be, saying that. Not since the calamity. Laid half of it to waste. The destruction prompted a herd of new nasties to move in and gave the Ixel unneeded encouragement. Birdman raids have become a daily occurrence. I hate the voice I gave him. But at least he's not a common character. Ah, long last. Behold Gridania, the forest nation blessed by the elementals. Alright, bye, sir. Don't talk to me again. I like how he's like, oh, I need somebody to talk to. Let's talk to me. Hey, Orzia. Okay. I like that very, very elaborate watermill you got there. Very nifty. There it is. There's the crystals. Gotta touch them. Touch the crystals. Always touch the crystals. Oh. There's a Moogle right there on that not umbrella. Nofika. Well, that's very nice of her. I don't. She's the one I picked, but okay. All right. Ah, here's where we part ways, son. I'm not your son, bro. I'm off to the markets to deliver my wares, and it's back to the high road for me. Thought I was done voicing you. Please go away. Here, I want you to have... Hey, you two, come back here. Hey, you're more important. Come back here. By the way, thanks for keeping me company. Essentially just let you talk to me. I just sat there while you yapped, bro. Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. Because of the short story personage, I can barge about having met, and I'll consider us square. Look at that wiggle of my hair. It's so perfect. What about bosoms? Yes, all those things. I love the Lalafell's little waddle. It's the fucking cutest. Just look at that. He's grumpy and moving and... Final Fantasy 14. Alright, let's get into some real gameplay now. Okay. So, this is Gridania. There's some people. Can I play? Okay. Okay. I forgot how long the cutscenes are. You there! Yes, you! Oh, that is not the voice. Your face is not known to me. Nearly come to the city, no doubt. I am Bertinent. Not whatever I just said. A wood wheeler of Gridania. It is my duty to protect our nation from her enemies while welcoming those who may yet prove her friends. Let us see which you are. Okay. I'm just a little guy, dude. Okay. Please select the control scheme you want to use. I want to use the gamepad. Follow the instructions to move your character and adjust the position of the camera. When you are ready to proceed, speak with Bertman. How do I... sometimes you just gotta use the mouse. Can I? Okay. Can I? Is it my controller? Is that what's so wonky? Okay. To be recognized as an adventurer in the city-state of Gridania, you must first register yourself with the Adventurers Guild. Okay, cool. I might have to find a different controller. Because this one's... I've had it for a while. I don't know how great it is. But if it continues to be... Again, I don't know if it's just like the beginning stage was just a little weird or if it's my controller. Another green adventurer, I presume. I wish I was more green, sir. Also, like, I see all of him and you barely see my head. I thought as much. We cannot allow strangers to wander Gridania unchecked and unstated. Rude, but okay. Before you rush off and begin pestering every second citizen for work. Bro, why are you assuming I'm a bother before I even get a chance to be a bother? Let me be a pain to society before you assume I'm a pain to society. Absolutely rude. I suggest you make yourself known at the Cerulean Canopy. That's the headquarters of the local Adventurers Guild, in case you were wondering. I won't say it, but okay. The Cerulean Canopy is the building you see behind me. Speak to Mother Moeni. Sure, Moeni. We're gonna go with that one. I might be corrected at some point. And you're right. And she will talk to you in something. Okay. You have begun a quest. Use the duty list to help you complete the quest. Okay. Okay, yep, my mouse, okay, my keyboard is garbage. No. This is so bad. This is awful. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna grab a different, different controller. This one sucks. You go away. You bad controller. You're bad. You should feel bad for how bad you are. No, I'm kidding. We don't need a controller shaming here. Okay. Alright. Much better. Look at that movement. Honorant. Y'all got some weird names. Alright, so as you guys can see, there's kind of a map in my top corner. And it shows me that there's a question mark over here. Mother! Hello. Are you... Did my... Okay, hold on. Oh, no, it's... how do I turn the volume down on the remote? Oh no. Can I go into my menus and fix that? Let's read through this real quick. I don't know if you guys are picking up the second form of sound that's coming out of the remote and not my headphones like it's supposed to. Well, what have we here? What? Oh, oh, I skipped it. Oh, I'm so bright. Okay, hold on. Okay, that's great. Thank you for completing the thing. I leveled up, guys! Okay, okay, I think I fixed it. Okay. Okay, I fixed it. I think. Yep, I fixed it. Okay, that was weird. The Switch can. So I have a controller that lets me, you know, use it for audio and sound, which is fine sometimes, but other times it's like that is not what I want. Okay. Same back select to get there. Okay. Okay. Can you just go away? Again, sometimes you just gotta. Okay. So another thing with Final Fantasy is the way you know if a. First off, look at that. Look at that jiggle. It is so cute. Okay, sorry. The way you know when a message is important is it'll have this kind of like flame around it. Alright. Mion, proprietress of the Cerulean Canopy, wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. Okay, sure. Give it to me. Oh, I'm level 3. Let us begin in the beginning, shall we? Now that you are... Jiggle. Now that you are a former member of the Adventurers Guild, we must be sure you have a firm grasp of the fundamentals of adventuring. To that end, I have 3 tasks I wish you to perform. Okay. Your first task is to visit the authority. This massive crystal stands in the Aethery? I don't know. Stands in the middle of the Aethery Plaza, not far from the Cerulean Canopy. Because giant rocks. It's Final Fantasy. We have to have our rocks. Or else. As the device that enables instantaneous transportation, the Aethery plays a key role in the life of the ever-wandering adventurer. Once you have located the crystal, all you need to do is touch its surface. A member of the Wood Whalers will be present to offer further instructions. Cool. For the second task, you are to visit the Archers Guild. There is no better place to learn the arts of the bow. Speak with Athelian, and she will explain the benefits of joining the guild. For your third and final task, I would have you visit the markets at the heart of the old Gridania's commercial district. There you shall find weapons and armor, and all the various items that adventurers the adventurer might need in his travels. I can't, guys. I'm sorry. There is, however, more of the markets than buying and selling goods. Speak with Parsamentrit. Their names are so fucking crazy in this game. And listen well to his counsel. Okay, can do. The master merchant can be uncooperative at times, so be sure to offer him one of my famous eel pies. Ew! to jail with you. Like so many men, he is much more charitable when his stomach is full. Here, I made a batch not so long ago. I don't want this in my inventory. You have your tasks, Jeff. May Nofika guide your path. Okay, cool, but also, like, fuck you. Ah, and one more thing. Should you happen to come across citizens in need, don't be afraid to proffer a helping hand. I am certain they will be pleased to meet an adventurer in whom they can confide their woes. Granted, the work they offer is unlikely to be a realm-shattering importance. Joke's on you, it will be. But prove your worth and build your reputation, and in time, folks will be more inclined to entrust you with matters of moment. Okay. So, I mean, I feel like eel could be a delicious food. Don't get me wrong. But eel pie? Is that like a pot pie? I don't know. It just. Something about it struck me as gross. I also suggest that you lend an ear to the smith here in the canopy. The smiths are trusted representatives of the Adventurers Guild and are an invaluable source of advice for a neophyte hero seeking to attain greatness. Alright, cool. Don't look at me. You don't know me, dude. Don't assume me. Don't perceive me without my permission. Alright. Alright. Let's get... The quest has been accepted. Oh my gosh. So these are just tips on how to play the game. I know how to play the game, though. I don't need to be told how to play the game. Stop it! Okay. So... with square, we can bring up our other map, which I'm just gonna move over there. And you can see there are some quests that we can pick up. You can also see that in this area, we can move through this little doorway into another area to continue on our quests. I am debating on whether or not I want to continue in my regular tomfoolery of picking up every single quest I see. I'm going to pick them all up now because you get XP and that'll help me level up faster. We're going to talk to this guy and get his quest. Bernadette is searching for adventurers eager to prove their mantle. Newly come to Gardania, are you? In search of fame and fortune, perhaps? If you have confidence in your abilities, I urge you to speak to the chainstopple of the goods quiver. You can find him standing vigil at the Archers Guild. For the most part, I don't think I'll give just random quest people voices. The creatures of the Twins Wolves have been proving most unnaturally of late, and it has fallen to the good quiver to pacify them. Alas, they are sorely undermanned. Yeah, so if you see, like, this guy, the quest above him is just that circle, it means you don't have to do that quest to progress the story. Sometimes you can get some really cool, like, plot stuff you don't get in the main quest by doing these things. Just little subtext things about the world that's not in main quests. Some of them can be really funny, but all around you can usually get stuff from these quests, gold, or, you know, even just XP, you know, so. Okay, for that reason, they seek able adventurers to supplement their ranks. I am certain that your offered aid would be well received. Okay. Alright, and now we're going to do the first part of the quest, which was touch the shiny rock. So if you have never played Final Fantasy XIV, there's one rule. It is touch the big shiny rock. Or any little shiny rocks you see. Always touch the rock. Greetings, adventurer. I see you are faithfully following Mother Minoe's instructions. Hello, ma'am. Allow me to offer you a bit of instruction myself. I am Nisia, the Wood Wheelers, and I know a thing or two about aetheryte. Yes, that big crystal right there. It's a very nice big crystal. Aetherites are devices that tap into the ethereal energies and are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Return to the teleport. The most common transportation spells make direct use of the Etherites and their connection to the flow of ether. Touch the rocks! Valuable in real life too. Yes, Nicole, absolutely. In very important part of life is touching the rocks. Return to the teleport and most common transportation spells make direct use of Etherites and their connection to the flow of ether. And as these devices are found in most every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer worth of a name will wish to seek out and attune himself to each one. Truly, few things in this world are as useful to an intrepid explorer. But you need not locate them all at once. Before rushing out into the wilds, I suggest you start with the Etherites found here in Gridania. Should you wish to learn more about Etherites of transportation magic, I am here to answer your question. So one of the big things is that there will be Etherites, these big ones, in every big map area. That's how you teleport from one map to the other quickly. Is you can just I'll even show. So if you go to party travel. Normally you can pull up a map. Okay, well I guess I haven't unlocked it yet. But you can pull up a map and it'll show you all the big rocks you have unlocked and how you can teleport to them. So this is the first part of the Gridania map. I don't think there's anything in here that we need to be doing. Oh, I've got a quest to complete over there, so I'll do that. And I'm going to use my sprint spell. Ha ha ha, look how fast I go. I may be a little gremlin, but I'm a fast little gremlin. Hee hee hee. Okay, yeah, because this is the guy I talked to. He told me to come down here. I think I also have to come down here because, yeah, I needed to be down here too. Because Mother told me to. Oh, look, it's a rock. Touch it, touch it, touch it. Very important to touch things. Don't let anyone convince you it's not. So now, if I touch all the rocks here in Gridania, I can use them to teleport to different parts in the city. So, that is why it's important to touch the little rocks. Is it can make traveling across the city so much easier. Okay, so this is to complete the quest that I got from the guy earlier. With Chancellor. Bernadette sent you to me? Humph. Did you seriously just humph me? Well, inexperienced or not, I wish to prove your worth to the people of Gridania. You are right to come. You do wish to prove yourself, do you not? Brat, whatever. Give me the rest of this adventure. Cancelope of the God's Quiver is testing adventurers by sending them to slay forest fungars. And as you can see, I can get items from completing this quest, so I will do it. Oh, I pushed too many buttons. However, we have received reports that vast clouds of creatures' spores have rendered parts of the 12th wood impassable and ruined crops besides. We periodically cull the fungar population in order to prevent such occurrences, but the creatures have taken to spawning out of season, making it even more difficult to keep their number. Oh, you gotta get out of here. You've got a mushroom problem. I see. Through this, indeed, troubling development, the God's Quiver has more pressing concerns that it can and can ill afford wasting time fighting fungars. If you wish to prove yourself, go to the Central Shroud and exterminate 6 of the pests. So this is one of the basic quests you kind of get. Is go kill things. Will do. You have a quest for me. I'm sorry. I'm weak. Famibus of the Archers Guild wishes you deliver a sealed message to the markets. Hail, adventurer, might you have a moment? I sure do. Oh, I pushed too many buttons again. Why would I not simply go and speak with her myself? Well, as I am sure you have observed, Gridanians have a tendency to be rather, in person, they can be, well, a little on the prickly side. Okay. The matter is not urgent. Simply hand over the massive, and the next time you find yourself in the markets, please, as a favor, from one adventurer to another. Okay. Can do. Okay. Now I need to talk to you. Mama told me to. Mommy said talk to you. Greetings, friends. You have found your way to the Archers Guild. Do you seek to uncover the secrets of our art? Yeah. Do you not see the bow on my back? Duh. Now that I think of it, you have a look of you who has received Mother Miona's gentle instructions. Very well. I shall give you a brief introduction to archery and the Archers Guild. The skills practiced by our archers allow them to gauge an enemy's weakness from afar and turn the tide of battle with a single well-placed arrow. Should you join us, you will be taught to do the same. Archery is practiced in Gridania. Archery, as practiced in Gridania, was born of two distinct styles of bowmanship. The first was devised by longbow sentinels. I don't know if I can do a longbow. I mean, compared to, like, if your longbow is probably, like, twice my size. But, like, what's a longbow to a lalafell? That's what I need to know. What's a longbow to a lalafell? Anyway. While the second belonged to the shortbow hunters of the formerly nomadic Makote. As you will doubtless be aware, both races ultimately came to call the Twelfth Woods home. Though the two peoples began as rivals, they gradually learned to live together in harmony. During this time, they learned from one another, their two schools of archery intermingling to give birth to the art as it's known today. For a time, the bow was used primarily for hunting, but as hunters vied with one another to prove who was the better shot, there emerged a group of archers whose ultimate goal lay not in the practice of pursue prey, but in perfection. Yo, dog. Any perfectionists in the chat? No need to be, though. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just gotta do what you can. And that's alright. Thus was the Archers Guild born from the ranks of Trappers League. It is the way of the guild to promote greatness in archery through friendly competition, and the results of our methods can be seen in the ventured archers of the gods. Sorry, panicked a little there. Many of them spent their formative years losing arrows in the guild's practice butts. Did I read that right? Was that BMTT? Is that how it's supposed to be? Are they supposed to be like... Is that what they're called? Butts? I'm a little shooked now. I hope this gives you a better idea of who we are and what we do here. Oh, did I see the spark of ambition flare within your eyes? No, that spark of boredom. You've been talking forever, my dear. Yapping. No, everyone's yapping today. If you wish to draw a string with the finest archers of Eorzea, look no further than the Archers Guild. Before you can enlist, however, you must gain the approval of the Guildmaster. Once you are ready to proceed, speak with me again, and we can begin seeing about your enrollment. Can I not just... Are they called butts? Is there a way to tell? Is this a butt? Is that what you're supposed to be called? You don't look like butts. I'm just saying, yo. Alright, let's get started, though. So, you resolved to join the Archers Guild? Yeah. Then look in your eye bespeaks your determination. It would be my pleasure to refer you to the Guildmaster Lucina. Least you worry unduly. Lucinia is a... Excuse me, I'm sorry. I burped. Lucinia is affordable? I think I'm going crazy, guys. I'm losing my mind. Lucinia is affable and kind-hearted woman. Even those not on the guilds have been known to seek her counsel of various matters, and ever have they been given fair hearing. Lucinia awaits you in the training area yonder. Present yourself before her and impress upon her your desire to join the guild. But like, can we talk about longbows, please? I want to know what a longbow looks like on a Lullafell. Hi, ma'am. I like how I'm just looking up. Greetings, adventurer. I am told you wish to join our ranks. I am Lucinia, the master of the Archers Guild, and I bid you welcome. Our doors are open to all who have the will to learn. Allow me to explain the basics of our art and offer you a foretaste of that which we teach members of our guild. The bow's greatest adventure is range. Advantage is range. Unlike those arms used in other disciplines of war, it allows one to strike at an enemy from afar. Though the bow may not boast the destructive force of a sword or spear, its myriad of strategic applications more than compensate for its shortcoming. An experienced archer can immobilize an enemy by striking a leg or sap its strength with a poisoned arrow. Like, look at that dude behind, like, off to the side. That's a longbow. That's like 3 me's stacked on top of each other. Like, I can't use that. There's no way for me to use that. It's almost taller. It's taller than him. Is a longbow supposed to be taller than you? I don't know. I don't know anything about archery. Rise to become a virtuoso of archery. Rise to become a virtuoso of archery, and a vitable deluge of death will be yours to rain down upon your foes. By fighting from a distance, we can better assess the battlefield and thereby determine the most advantageous course of action. This is of paramount importance, as our role in battle is to exploit the enemy's weakness. I love exploiting weaknesses. It's my favorite thing to do. With the requisite placement of timing, but a single arrow may serve to turn the tide. To this end, the guild seeks to install a discerning eye within its members, that they might learn to strike at vulnerabilities swiftly and surely. Now, any half-wit can bend the bow, but it is the simple undertaking to become a skilled archer. You must be prepared for a long and arduous journey. Okay. Are you resolved to complete the journey? Yeah, sure, why not? Sounds fun. Look at me, I've caused no mischief yet. Look at this face. This is a face that needs to cause mischief. I've done none. Very well. Now, before proceeding any further, you must needs... I give up. That just doesn't read. I must needs gauge your innate aptitude for archery. Like, that doesn't read right to me. To this end, I hereby assign you the following trial. Slay the squirrels, the ladybugs and fungis that roam just beyond the city gates. 3 of each should suffice. In so doing, you will prove your fitness to join the Archers Guild. Report back to me when the task is accomplished. I doubt that it will trouble you unduly. Alright, cool, thanks. Okay, so here I've got my text right there. Cool. What's back here? Is there cool things back here? Can I go back there? Look at these bows. There's no bow here. Somebody stole this bow. How dare they? And that one. Maybe there's not supposed to be ones there. Oh, there's ones every other place. Are you a butt? Are you a butt? Anyway, let's go back to the kid. Oh, nope. Okay, so I need to... before we go kill things, I'm gonna go complete the main quest. I touched this rock. Are there any little rocks in this area that I need to touch? Here's the big one. No. No, it does not look like it. Okay, cool. Look at my little guy run. I love their run because it looks like they've got no knees. The Lullafels have no knees, and they run as best as they can without having any knees. Okay, now we're going on to this side. Okay, so we got a rock right there to touch. There's one up there. I'm gonna get them all. I'm gonna get all the rocks. So. Here we go. Okay, that's a little better. So I've got a quest in here to complete. I gotta give this lady's thing away. I got this guy to talk to. The Parsimont. By what rights does a fledgling adventurer presume to address Parsimont? Master of the markets. You think you can stroll in here, bold as you please, and demand my hand-earned knowledge? My hard-earned knowledge, not hand-earned. Ha! A merchant does not for naught, especially when dealing with would-be heroes. If, on the other hand, you had some tasty morsel to curry my favor, then I might reconsider the request. Come now, this whole encounter reeks of Minu's handiwork. Don't you talk about mommy like that. And more specifically, her baking. Don't look so surprised, son. Okay, but again, you say baking, and I don't think, I know you can bake foods, but when you say baking, I think about, like, cookies and stuff. And I am off-put. I smelled the eel pile of yours a mile away. Hand it over. There you go. Take it. Take it. Get it out of here. That flaky crust, just divine. Very well. I'm a man of my word. Pay close attention, for I shall only explain this once. You look like a jerk. So far, all the aliasins have been rude. Very rude. The aspiring adventurer need look no further than Rosewood and Ebony Stalls. Both are but a short stroll where we stand. If you mean to do battle, you'll best be prepared with a quality set of weapons and armor. Such goods, he talks about buying it, but honestly, with all the quests you get in the beginning, you don't really have to buy armor and stuff. Just equip what they give you. Such goods are the province of the Rosewood Stall, directly south of here. You will be pleased to learn that the merchants of Gridania are exceedingly particular when it comes to craftsmanship, so you needn't fear defective straps of the like. If it is potions and paraphernalia you seek, heed north of Ebony Stalls. Okay. The shelves there are lavishly stocked and widely traveled Udalian merchants, and I may truly say that I have seen things amongst their myriad wares that I scarce knew existed. If you didn't know they existed, you're not very well traveled then, are you? Which is something you claimed, isn't it? Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Do you follow me thus far? The first steps in the purchase of select the stalls that meet your needs, then you may concern yourself with price and profit. There is little more I can teach you. With mere words, go pursue the stalls and see for yourself what wares they offer. There is no substitute for first-hand experience after all, and I am weary of talking, unless you have another eel pie. Okay. Handing over items. I already know how to do that. Okay. So, you have a quest I can complete. Greetings, sir. Might I be looking to secure a service for a retainer? What's this? A massive from Fimbehas? You say? Whatever could it be about? Let me see now. She wants to know about the available stock of potions at the markets. Hardly a matter that warrants a letter. much less the hearing of a courier. Why could she not ask the question in person? Sigh. I sense that adventurers from beyond our borders from good Johnny is somewhat difficult to deal with. As we truly so devoid of warmth? Are we truly so devoid of warmth? If we mistrust outsiders, it is only because so many of them have brought chaos to the Twelves Wood. And such sins as theirs are not soon forgotten. Yet, I suppose we might endeavor to be a little less cold. Alright, cool. I did what I was supposed to do. So, I think that means I did get, let's go to Armory Chest. No, did I not get... Did I not get the stuff? So a quick way to like add to put on your stuff is to pull up your character sheet and go to recommended gear. As you can see, this one right here has an arrow on it, so you just go to equipped, and then you have the newest equipped gear. Okay, so let's pull our map back up. Let's go touch this rock first. While I contemplate whether or not I want to do side quests. Okay, touch that rock. Let's go around and touch the other rock. Okay, for the main quest we gotta go back to Mommy. But I'm not worried about that yet. I want to touch all the rocks first. And so this one will be the next one. And then we'll wrap around and go do that far one. Then we'll get, oh, almost passed it. And that wouldn't help nothing if I passed it. Okay. So let's wrap around and get that far one. We'll come back in and get that middle one. And then go down and get that one near the bottom. I wish I could move faster. My little legs are slow. But oh well. Do do do. Do 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 do. Running, running, running. Gotta keep on running. Jump on the rock. Like, look at the jump and just like stretch out his legs. It's so goofy and silly. I love it so much. Lalafells are just, they're priceless. Like, so my main character that I played, so the first character I ever made was a Lalafell. But unfortunately, I made it on the same account as my partner, so we could not play at the same time, which is why I ended up getting my own account. And so the second character I made after that, I was just kind of goofing, and I made it kind of like a parody of who I was back in high school. And I made it as a female, Aura. But around the time that the male Vieira became a playable character, was about the time I started transitioning, and I thought about whether or not to keep my main character as a female character, or if it was better to change it. And eventually what I ended up doing was I did, you get what's called a Fantasia. And that is how you can change the appearance of your characters with a Fantasia. You don't get, I think throughout the whole game you get 3, maybe? I don't remember exactly. I know you at least get 1. And then from there you can pay real money to have others, but let's... Okay, so I have to go down and around. Okay. Sorry, I was trying to figure out what I'm doing. um, all the little things on it can be a little confusing sometimes to try and like read through. But so I decided that since it was kind of like a joke representation of myself, that even though I was, what is happening? I was zigzagging when I was not trying to zigzag. That was weird. Sorry. Okay. So, once you do all of them, you get access to the gates. So what that means is if I click on this guy, I can now also go outside or use the transports to go outside of the area. So like right here, which is where I need to go to do some quests. So I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to teleport outside. I know how to do battle too, but thank you regardless. So, this is, stop it. All right. So, as you can see on the map, there's those kind of like red areas. That's going to show me where my prey is. And you can also see a little bit on I touched my computer screen to try to point out the little map in the corner. But yeah, you can see the little pluses as well that shows you that they are but yeah. Oh, I got some experience points and it wants to tell me how that works. I don't care. Leave me alone. I'm playing the game. Stop it! I don't want these. And yeah. So this is kind of the basics of the game. Why can't I use this? Oh, okay. So this is a different part of the game where sometimes the only time you can use an attack is if you get it as a combo. Oh, look, I got another attack. I don't know what that does. I think it was a buff. Okay, so I still need to slay some funguses. Apparently they're in this area. Okay. There's the funguses. Not you. Him. So yeah, sometimes the only way to get a specific one of your attacks to become available is through combos. And so what will happen is the attack will light up with a yellow border around it, and that is how you know you can use it. Now sometimes even without the combos, depending on your attacks and things like that, you will still be able to do attacks, but when you do them with the proper combo, the attack has more strength to it. So that is always a good thing to keep in mind when it comes to these kind of when it comes to your attacks and things like that. Is combos are really good. You want to always try and have your best combo set up. And I think, okay. Yep, so that's all my stuff. So let's run. Why is that? What's that? There's a quest over here, though. Do I want the quest over here? No. No, I don't want to deal with that right now. Maybe later. Maybe later. For now, let's get back into the main area. Another good thing to see is that you see how these guys are just kind of have red face or those blue faces next to them. That means they're just regular guys and they're not gonna attack me unprovoked. The only way they would attack me is if I attack them first. You even see that over here on these bigger guys, but you can also see these big guys are level 12. So I don't want to hit them because I'm only level 4 and they will eat me. And I don't want to be eaten. Different things next to the characters' names and everything give you different things. Like eventually I will unlock a I think it's called a hunter's log or something like that. Why is it so? Come on. There we go. Okay. So it was really like pulled out. Um, I think what I will is I'm not going to get all of the quests at once, but I'm slowly going to get all the quests in this area. Because again, it gives you items, it gives you experience, and when you're low level like this, you want that experience. When we eventually go to the other major cities, they'll give you similar quests, but for the same kind of experience, so it's not necessarily worth it to uh, to do them unless again you want that extra stuff or things, more guild. You still get XP for it, but it's not. It doesn't hit your bar as much as it could. So you have to kind of weigh: do you want to put in the time for this? Does it matter to you? Because a lot of the times I'll do every quest specifically because I don't like seeing the little question marks or the little exclamation points on my map. It drives me crazy. The Conqueror Hero returns. You have completed my little tasks, I trust. The 3 locations you visited are featured prominently in your life as an adventurer. It is best to grow familiar with them as soon as possible. And you took the time to listen to the woes of the citizenry? I cannot emphasize enough how important it is to lend your talents to one and all, no matter how trivial the matter may seem. I am thankful that you are obliging sort, Jeff. You're welcome. It is adventurers like you who will win the hearts of the locals and pave the way for those who follow. I pray good Johnny can rely on your aid in its struggles to come. Thank you. So that quest, I just got experience points and money, which is fine. Because look, I leveled up. So again, she's got the flame around it. So continue. Oh, she's gonna give me pants this time, or boots. No wishes to send an adventurer to the instructor at Bannock. Okay. Jeff, you have visited the Bannock on your wanderings. It is a training. Oh, I think that's where we just were. When I looked at those quests, I was like, oh, no. It is a training ground found just outside the city where the soldiers of the Order of the Twin Otter are drilled in swordplay and other material matters. I think I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm gonna get all the quests. I'm gonna do them all, cause that's who I am. Okay, I can't deny myself. I mentioned this because acquaintance of mine, a gentleman by the name of Galfred, is an instructor there, and I think you may. Oh my gosh. It just like appeared. They look exactly the same too. Oh, there they go. I mentioned this because an acquaintance of mine, a gentleman by the name of Garfield, is the instructor there, and I think you may be used to him. Go and introduce yourself and find out if there's anything you can do to help. Mind you do not stray far from the path. The 12th Wood is no place for merry strolls through the underbrush. Okay. Alright, so I'm just gonna get your quest. Celestine's a world-weary veteran of many adventures and is looking for an experienced young soul to make a delivery on her behalf. And I'll get pants. Hey boy, you seem occupied. Okay, cool assumptions. You know the Bannock, I trust? Okay, so she also wants me to go there. It's a straightforward job that I do on a small my step if they're 1 years younger. Oh my gosh. Everybody yapping. Tatosa needs someone to... I think for the small quest I might... No, because they've got some good fun stuff in them sometimes. Tatosia needs someone to return the iron snaffle. Snaffle? What's a snaffle? He accidentally took from the Trespeak stables. Crunch, 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 crunch. Crunch, crunch, grind. Spit. Ew, he spit! Nasty! Ew! 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 Nasty. Ugh. I used to work at a gas station, and the worst thing I've ever had experienced, and I experienced it after that as well, but it was most prevalent when I was working at the gas station, was spit, which is when people get tobacco that is ground up, and they put it in their cheeks, and it's the grossest thing ever, and I'm not going to go more into it because I don't want to ick anyone out. It's just, I hate it. And I literally, after my first experience with it, I told my partner, I was like, if you ever, because he did every now and again partake in smoking, mostly when life was extremely stressful. So maybe once every 4 months or so, he would smoke like a cigarette or two. But I told him, like, you ever do that, and I will leave you on the spot and never turn around because, ew! It's so gross. Anyway, what the? This isn't a... I must have mistaken this metal bit for nuts whilst... Okay, that's why he spit. Whilst out foraging for food in the forest. A spare snaffle misplaced by some sorry soul from the Chesapeake stables, I suspect. Why were you... How did... Sir? Sir? I am standing in this man's lap to talk to you. And you were stupid enough to pick up a piece of metal and mistake it for nuts. And you tried to eat it. A spare snaffle misplaced by some sorry soul from the Chesapeake stables, I suspect. It was in the vague vicinity that I amassed the majority of my mistakable morsels. Well, I've already had a hefty helping of these nuts, so I won't be walking for a while. What the... What is wrong with this dude? Might I trouble you to take these Chesapeake stables in my stead? Prior to parting, pray speak to Barnaboutant. Somebody name their child Barnaboutant. Okay. At the yellow serpent gate. Listen well to his directions, and you're liable to get lost. Okay, so that's 2 of the quests that were available. Let's get these last 2 that are in here. Well, let's turn in my quests over here though, and then we'll go back and we'll get those. And the next time we have a reason to be up in the next area. Oh, I guess I do have reasons to be up in the next area because I've got some quests to turn in over there. Okay. Jump. Okay. Well, the fledgling adventure returns, and none of the worse for wear by the look of it. Ha! You may yet be of use to this nation. On behalf of Gardania, I thank you. You're welcome. Okay, so we've got a patch. So it's important when you're doing your quests and you're collecting stuff, don't just take things. Look at them. So this one's a Disciple of War, level 5. This one's all classes, also level 5. I'll go with the eye patch for now because it gives me a bit more of a boost. So then again, you go... Where is it? I would start on it. And you go over here, and you equipped, and there it is. I now have an eye patch. For mischief reasons. Alright, and we'll go over here. Now it's important as well because you're not gonna get consistent quests from your guildmaster. There's usually, you get a lot right at the beginning, and then probably every 5 to 10 levels. It's important to do those quests, especially the higher up level you get, because they are going to provide you with new spells or new attacks. So always make sure you're aware of when the next one is coming up, which it'll tell you quest unavailable until level 25 or whatever. So yeah, just keep track of that for whatever class you're playing. And just like look at the way my neck's breaking to try and look up at this tall woman. All right, welcome back, Jeff. It would seem you have successfully completed the trial. You have proven yourself worthy of a place within these halls. It is with pleasure that I name you an archer of the guild. As follows the path, let us together strive for greater mastery of your art. Now, though you may be a member of the Archers Guild, know that your seniors will not coddle you with the personal attention. Why not? I'm cute. Coddle me, bastards. It is up to you to seek out the experiences you need to grow as an archer. To this end, I present you with this hunting log. Written within are the names of such creatures as would. Okay, yeah, I was talking about this earlier. Is a hunting log. And we'll see how you can identify if something's on your hunting log. I'll show you guys that all in just a second. Should you find yourself lacking direction, you would do well to refer to the log. By way of the first step, I encourage you to practice proper technique. Loose arrow after arrow, paying close attention to form until the moment becomes second nature. When drawing your bowstring has become natural to you as drawing breath, and the world seems clearer when viewed down the shaft of an arrow, return to me. Go well, my young apprentice. Next archer quests will be available. Okay, so we're gonna complete this. I leveled up, so I get a. Oh, and again, see, I got venomous bite. Okay, so you can kind of see off to the side when I hover over my attacks. So our first attack is the one we use mainly. It's heavy shot. Delivers an attack with a potency of 160. And this, straight shot, delivers an attack with a potency of 200. Can only be executed when under the effect of Hawk's Eye. So if we go back to heavy shot, additional effect, 20% chance of granting Hawk's Eye. So every now and again when I push this button, I'll get Hawk's Eye, and then I can push that button. So, Venomous Bite. Delivers an attack with a potency of 100%. Additional effect, Venom. So this one gives effect to the monsters we're fighting. We've got Raging Strike. Increased damage dealt by 15%. So that's a good way to start before you start attacking things, is do that. It only lasts for 20 seconds, so, keep that in mind. Leg Graze afflicts target with heavy plus 40%. So heavy is a, again, just like poison. It's a negative effect that you can put on your guy. So, I'm level 5, so I can get the next quest. Guildmaster Lucinia wishes to instruct you on the fundamentals of archery. And look at all that stuff that she may give me. How nice. Good evening to you, Jeff. I felt it was about time you returned. I didn't leave! Have you grown more accustomed to the bow? Before we go any further, I wish to ensure that you have grasped the fundamental. I never laughed. I was standing right from you the whole time. Bam, are you okay? Before we go any further, I wish to ensure that you have grasped the fundamental essence of archery. Tell me, Jeff, do you truly understand what it means to see clearly? Yes? To see clearly is to not merely to look. It is to observe the intent. Fail to do this, and no amount of talent with a bow will avail you. An archer must remain vigilant for any trace of his target, overlooking not the smallest detail, lest it prove crucial to the realization of his purpose. He must, in short, see clearly. The coming task will test your powers of observation. A number of targets have been hidden throughout the city. I would have you seek out and destroy them. I can't talk. Each will fell easily to your heavy short technique. When you have completed the task, return to me and we will continue. Okay, so she wants me to destroy targets. Is it? No, it's not these targets. She wants me to go out here, because you can see on my little map, there's that red. So we're gonna destroy the targets. Okay, that was easy. Where are the rest? Where are they? Are they just scattered across this area? How interesting. I must find them. I must. Must. Okay, well there's gotta be at least one more. Look, I'm short. And that's rude. Okay, so that bubble went away, so there's no more in that area. So that's a good way to kind of know if you have anything left in that area. Is again, the bubble will disappear if it's gone. Hey, I see you glowing over there. Get out of here. Okay. Let's see. I don't trust that they wouldn't keep them like... I see you. Huzzah! Okay. So I have to keep my eyes peeled. I got stuck on something. One day, all this will be mine. Okay, bro. Whatever you say. I can't even interact with you. How is everything gonna be yours, huh? They got them in here, maybe? I don't think they would. But I looked. Just in case. Okay. Let's go check over this way. I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, no, I don't see anything over here. Oh, because I'm outside of the bubble. That's why. Goofy Rudy. What are you doing? Come on. Silly. Look at these chocobos. Oh, there's one. Sometimes you have to change because it'll target on the wrong thing that you want, and you can just scroll around. Something just vibrated on my desk, and I don't know what. I don't know why. Okay, that's the last one then. Cool. Nice. Alright, well, since I'm right here, let me just snatch up your quest. Ideli is looking for an adventurer to deliver a forgotten item. An adventure, precisely what is needed. Not a moment ago, we dispatched our newest recruit, Arthur, to inspect mean Koto's amphitheater. Regrettably, the young Haru has more spirit than sense, and he charged off without his tools. Suffice to say, he won't be getting any work done. Would you be so kind as to deliver that to him? Wonderful. Seek out Laholik in the acorn orchard behind the Artium. He should have Arthur's tools. Okay. Wow, it's amphitheater, and I was just like, ooh. I'm special. I really am. What's Nicolox needs the assistance of a kind adventurer. I know all about adventures. You'll do anything for a reward, won't you? Fuck you. Well then, I want you to make Anuli laugh. She's no good with strangers, so first you should introduce yourself politely with a bow. I know how to emote. I don't even know where she... Oh, guessing this is her there. So, what you want to do is... Oh, wait, no, he's got the tools. Ideally sent you. Give me a moment. Here they are, still fresh and unused as day got him. Doubt he's even realized he left the bloody thing behind. First aid, he forgets his tools. Daft Sod needs to kick up the mumble. Okay, Anuli is over here. And I need to go to social emotes and bow. And there. I bowed to her. Hi. Alright, I bowed. Now what? Now what you want me to do? That seemed to work, but she still looks sad. Try sharing the joy in your heart with her. That'll prove how nice you are. So now I go back to her. Click on her again. Go to social and emotes. You want my joy. You're odd. Thanks. Thanks, lady. I think she's starting to like you. Good. Now that you've broken the ice, I bet that if you surprise her and just start dancing, she'll laugh her head off. So another way you can do it is you click on her and you go / nope, not the question. Dance. It helps if you spell the words right. And there, I did a little jig. A little Lalafell jig. Do you like my little dance? Oh, she giggled. You're a really good dancer, mister. That looked like fun. Maybe I should try it sometime. Alright, and that is the done with his quest. I made her laugh. Thank you. You're pretty good at this. I nearly lost her father 5 years ago during all the fighting. She hasn't laughed much since then. So I wanted to, well, we're all worried, but a lot of the younglings have been following me around lately, and, you wouldn't understand anyway. Thanks for the help. Alright, whatever. Bro. Alright, so now we've got all the quests in this area. We've completed those quests. I'm gonna run. Why does it say I have mail? I guess I have mail. So when you have mail, let me look at. I don't think it's over here. Oh no, yeah, I think over here. No. He's not what I want. Oh well. Let's go up here real quick. And turn in some of the quests we have over here, and then we'll pick up some of the other small ones. Oh, there's a lot. That's okay. We'll do it. We got it. We're cool. Looks like there's one right up here. It's Mr. Snooty Pants. The master of the market's persimmon treat is willing to permit an adventurer to assist him in fulfilling an order for the Lancers Guild. I take it my previous explanation did not suffice to state your curiosity. Very well. If you wish to know more of the markets, I shall give you a partial education. This Lalafell just, spawned out of me. Bro, I was trying to steal my drip. As a master of the markets, I entertain. They just keep disappearing too. This order from the Whalers of example, but delegate the fulfillment of my hearings that I might tend to such tasks as I'm alone capable of performing for your personal betterment. Oh, thanks. I'm so glad you're being so nice to me. I shall delegate the fulfillment of this particular request to you. Oh, they've got some cool clothes on. And they got an otter. Oh, how cute. Gentlewoman Nanny Gobby. Her outfit's cool. Anyway, I bid you search the stalls for a bone spearhead, a pot of beeswax oil, and a length of brambleweed rope, and deliver them to Congealed in the Lancers Guild. This is much and more to be found in these stalls if you have dedication to seek it and coin to produce it. However, as my representative, you need only offer my name as payment. None will deny me. In fact, many will be all too eager to part with their wares. So numerous are the depths I mode. You are a pompous butthole. A fine proposition it is not. I am your back, sir. I am spared a simple task and your gain priceless mercantile experience. Why I should rightly charge you for such an opportunity? No. I would not pay. But worry not, I'm a man of my word, and the terms are still stand. Deliver the goods to Congealed, and she may even see fit to reward you. Okay, so we got that one picked up. So we'll go to these stalls real quick and get... She's got, at the behest of good Master Persimmon, you say? To what do we owe the pleasure to your company today, my lord? May I take this opportunity to say that it is an honor and a privilege to serve you. But you must have your beeswax oil without delay. Yes, feel free to take as much as you require. And you will, of course, inform Master Persimmon that I was only too happy to accommodate his needs, yes? Sounds less like they owe you stuff and you scare the piss out of them. Sorry, mate, we ain't open yet. Oh, one of Persimmon's? Well, then, what was it you said you wanted? A bone-speared head? Here she is. Take it. And tell the bastard we're square. Yeah, I don't think these people like you, sir. You seem to be, what's the word? A butthead? But, whatever. What do I know? I'm just a lollifell. Just a little guy. You got discerning eyes, sir. The craftsmanship's truly something. Ain't it? Perfect for securing any manner of persimmons? Gods, if I ever hear the bloody name again, it'll be too soon. And there was thinking I might make a guild today. Here, take the damn brambleweed rope and bugger off. I'll pay for it, bro. You don't have to be like that. I don't care about that guy. It's whatever. But, so we've got all that. So just like there is a building specifically for archers, here is where if you became a lancer you would go. What business have you with me, adventurer? You come upon the bidding of Master Persimmon? And then she gets this bone, the oil, and the rope. So soon? I am impressed. I placed my order only a short time ago. Yet here are all the items I requested. Truly, Master Persimmon is every bit as resourceful as they say. You are fortunate to work under such a man. You would do well to mold yourself in his image, if you have any aspirations as a merchant. I don't, but thanks anyway. Okay, and so there are two things to be wary of here. Because on the one hand, here's just a basic quest. But if I talk to this person, which I can't yet because I have to surpass a certain level before I can take on extra classes, this is how you get the other classes. You talk to somebody in the area that you start them with. But this guy, Boyceville of the Lancers Guilds, wants a fledgling adventurer to deal with a squirrel problem. Fresh-faced adventurer. The very manner of person I had wished to meet. The Lancers Guild is looking for someone to track down the exterminate half of a dozen squirrels. What? The infernal pests have been squeezing in under our floorboards every eve the past several moons and gnawing away at the support pillars. Oh, okay, you got a squirrel problem. Gotcha. They have yet to inflict any serious structural damage, but thank the builder, but I hesitate to bring such a trifling matter before the wood whalers of the goods quiver. Hence my delight at your timely arrival. Why, an adventurer who could not dispatch such woodland nuisances is not worthy of the name. Not here in Gridania, at any rate. And you know what becomes of impeccable adventurers? But perhaps it is best you do not. The squirrels of which I speak can be found in the central shroud. Return to me once you have disposed of them, assuming the task is not beyond you. Stop being rude! Why are all the Elizins rude? For your sake, I sincerely hope it is not. Rude, and I don't like you. Absolutely unnecessary. Okay, now instead of running all around, we're just gonna click on this guy. We're gonna go over here. Boom, bang, boom. Look how nice it was that I clicked all those uh, things. So she's got a quest. Astani, the caretaker of Mikoto's amphitheater, needs an adventurer to help her tidy up. Greetings, traveler. Come see Mikoto's famed amphitheater. Have you? I'm Estain, caretaker of this fine centerpiece of Gridanian culture, and I fear I must needs trouble you for assistance. They keep doing like olden time speak, and it's messing me up because, like, why? It doesn't need to be oldie. You see, it is not only well meaning men like yourself who are drawn to this place. The sylphs often visit in the dead of night. The sylphs are, at first I thought they were like their versions of fairies, but there are pixies later in the game, so they're just their own thing. The sylphs often visit the dead of night, long after our citizens have gone to bed. We have no particular objection to their presence, and they seem grateful for the accommodation. So much so, in fact, that last night they left us a token of their appreciation in the form of vegetables. A lot of vegetables. Their generosity is more than welcome, of course, but the sheer quantity of the things makes gathering them all something of a chore. And it's not as if I don't have enough to do already. In short, I'd be most grateful for any help you could give me. Okay. So, and this is teaching me how to interact. So, a lot of these early quests are just teaching you how to interact with stuff. Which you double click it, you interact, and boom, you picked it up. And I, boom, picked it up. At first I thought that was like a bag of stuff, but no, it's just pumpkins. So, let's get all these pumpkins picked up. Alrighty. How kind of us. So, whichever area you start in, this is what you're gonna do. It's how you learn how to play the game. But all the quests exist no matter what. So you can okay. Sorry, I was talking through her. But yeah, you can just you can do them all. But again, the return is not high. What? I'm terribly busy right now and would thank you not to bother me. I'm a carpenter of prestigious oak archerum, and I have repairs to do without your tools. Where did I put my? Oh gods, I take it you're from the guild too then. What's that? Adili sent you with my tools? Yes, I was actually just about to go and this is so embarrassing. My apologies. It's just I've been so focused on the task at hand, you know. It's a miracle this amphitheater even survived the calamity. It was the Carpenters Guild that saved it, moving it piece by piece and rebuilding it. Where was it originally? When I saw that, I mean, because it fits pretty perfectly into this, like, little alcove of rocks. When I saw that you had gone for Gridania, I knew that I wanted to be. I read that wrong. When I saw what they had done for Gridania, I knew what I wanted to be. But gods, when they told me my first act was to come here... Anyway, thank you for bringing my tools. You're new to the Oak Arterum too, right? Well, let's both work hard for the good of the guild, eh? Oh, and may the elementals watch over and keep you safe. Okay. I'm getting achievements though, so there's that. Achievements are so nice. Demist has need of adventurer to deliver a message. Okay, you want me to deliver a message? My superior Millicent is outside of Archville. She doubtless busy. Long past truth be told. Speak to her for me, would you? But choose your words wisely. She has a bit of a temper. Am I gonna get yelled at? I don't want to get yelled at. Okay, whatever. Oh, man. There's so many more than I thought there would be. Okay, let's go turn this quest in and then we'll get those quests. It can be a little dull in the beginning. It's a lot of fetch quests. I mean, it's an MMORPG. Of course, there's a lot of fetch quests. The nerve of that sniveling little shite crying for relief at a time like that. Oh my gosh, she is mean. Has he already forgotten how short-handed we are since the business with the Ixolotl the other day? And sending a bloody unknown venturer to do his bleeding, no less? The self-serving sod thinks only his own woes, rubbing his sore souls while welcoming all manner of ill-grabbing venturers into holy woods. Unless, useless bloody fool. Make my blood boil, it does. Ah, but it's not you I should be giving a piece of my mind to. You seem a decent enough sort, considering. Considering what? Huh? 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 I have not caused any mischief. Still, understand that it's our duty to keep an eye on every stranger that passes through these parts. Arnurod, I appreciate you lending an ear to my subordinate. Damn fool that he is. Go on then and stay out of trouble. Okay. You get a lot of potions in the early game, and I don't know if I've ever, in my years of playing this game, used any of the potions I've been given. Like, none. I just don't think I've ever used them. But, whatever. Let's get these last few quests, and then we'll be done with the fetch questy part of, like, and again, it's to teach you how to play the game, more than anything. The Conjurer Maline seeks an assistance for a financial busy student. You there, you're an adventurer, yes, good. I have a task for you. Take yourself over to the Conjurer's Guild and speak with my student, Brea. She has her hands full preparing for the auguries, whatever that is, and would like welcome your assistance. In her excellent at becoming a conjurer, I fear my young disciple is pushing herself beyond the limits of her endurance. Enthusiasm is all well and good, but it would not do to have an initiate collapse from exhaustion. Okay, so you want me to go do that? There's quest to finish down this little path. Go this way. Hello, sir. I have... Oh, you're Barnabant. Oh, an errand for the glutton of Lullafell. What? On an errand for that glutton of a Lullafell. Oh, okay. You're not talking about me. You're talking about the guy who tried to eat metal. Alright, past this gate, and to the west, you'll find Trees Peak Stables. If memory serves, the iron snuffle of yours looks like the kind that they use in chocobo bridles. Bodwin would be the fellow to ask about that, of course. He looks after the chocobos there. You see, it could well be that he had need of that snuffle. Okay. I'll just go up and snag those last two quests. And then we'll be all set to jet. Okay. Go back down to New Gridania. A botanist named Samina is hoping that an adventurer will pick up scattered rose hips for her. Stop right there! Not another step! I apologize if I have startled you, but please be careful. The ground here is covered in rose hips. You see, my seed pouch had grown so threadbare that it finally split open. Unbeknownst to myself, I've been scattering Azema rose hips, I don't know if that's how you pronounce that, all along this road. Oh, good sir, if you would help me gather them, that would be so grateful. Thank you. Your kindness is truly a blessing for the elementals. The rose hips should be lying on the road between here and Gretel Loam Growry. Remember to tread lightly, lest you crush them underfoot. Okay, so this is going to be another one where it's like just picking things up off the ground, interacting with it. Because there's plenty of like quests you have to do where you have to interact with stuff for one reason or another. So I'm just gonna one of these days I'll have my own chocobo. And then I'll do whatever I want. Because chocobos are cute and I love them. Alright, what do you want? A botanist named Ethrold needs an adventurer to make a delivery on his behalf. God damn it, another adventure. You'll like flies on muck, whatever Gridania did to deserve such a plague. You're rude. Did you just spit at the thought of me? You're rude. I suppose times are changing, and they keep telling me I should, and perhaps you might be. Oh, gods help me. Just take this Azima rose of well-due to Stringblade Fane, will you? Well, what are you still standing there for? Go and deliver the bloody roses. You're rude. You're rude, and I don't like you. Rudy Rudeston. Okay. So that is all the quests that I can pick up here. Now it's just a matter of completing some and turning them in. Like the one where we picked up all the rose hips. What is a rose hip? Like I know what rose tips are, but hip? Good sir, pray tell me you have recovered all the rose hips that have been not one to a traveler's boot? Okay, hand over. Blessings be upon you. I fear this path would be lined with roses next year. Not that such a wondrous sight would be wholly objectionable, but Azima roses are ill-suited for this location. As a botanist, it's my responsibility to see Gridania's plants grow and thrive in the most ideal conditions. A place for every seed in its place, you might say. Sorry. 'Twas most gracious of you to aid me in my time of need. I pray the elements extend you same kindness. Okay. Okay, so now we'll... Oh, there's a finished quest over there. I'll just use the crystal and I'll just jump over there. I don't know why I'm coughing so much. Trying to stay hydrated. Welcome, adventurer, to the Conjurer's Guild. Here we commune with the... Hold on one second. Okay. Welcome, adventurers, to the Conjurer's Guild. Here we commune with the elementals and heed their guidance. Yet, I must confess, the elementals did not whisper of your coming. We did indeed request an Amy's rose from the Ethereal Red. But that you should bring it to us in his stead means that something wonderful has happened. Ethelred has long held a grudge against the many adventurers who have passed through Gridania's gates. I might have to call it soon if I can't get this cough under control. His beloved flowers are renowned for their beauty, you see, and were once so highly coveted by Uldal's collectors that they were picked nigh to extinction by fortune-seeking foreigners. Yet, if it is peace we desire, we must all learn to look beyond the mistrust born of the past and overcome our prejudice. So has the elder seer taught us, and so do we live.
I doubt it was easy for the Ethereal to trust this Azim Rose to you. When he hears we have received it, he will come to know that not all outsiders are deserving of his scorn. Truly, it is by the will of the elementals that you came to us this day. Please accept this as a token of our gratitude. Okay. So, with that being said, that's all the quests up here. I think... Yeah, it looks like we have some to do over there. We got something up there. So let's go over here. We'll turn this in. Oh yeah, because we did all the arrows, or all the posts. Ah, you returned. I trust you have begun to comprehend the crucial importance of seeing clearly. The next trial will test your powers of observation and battle. Travel to the North Shroud, and there you down 8 micro coughs of 8 opos. What? And there put down 8 micro hues and 8 opos. Whatever those are. In contrast of the intimate and wholly unthreatening targets of the previous trial, these creatures may be riled upon to move around and fight back. Nor are these the only differences. Being comparatively numerous, micro chews and opos are anything but difficult to find. And yet you may be assured that this task will test your powers of observation, albeit in a different manner. This time, you will need to evaluate the abilities of your opponent. In doing so, you will learn, amongst other things, that micro chews produce a poison that can quickly zap one's strength. Okay, don't want to get poisoned. While opos, like archers, possess the advantage of range. Knowing their strength, how will you go about... dude, quit stalking. That is the third time you just popped up where I am and then just disappeared. Alright, you will soon be made to regret your folly. But if you take the time to observe your targets from afar, you will surely glean the knowledge necessary to defeat them. I look forward to hearing your success, Jeff. And my success you will hear. Okay, so we need to go into the shrouds. So we'll go back to our... So Blue Badger Grape brings us to Central Shroud, where we have 2 quests. We have 2 quests here over by the Yellow Serpent Gate. So let's start where we've already... Oh, there's... let's go here. Since we haven't been here yet. So when you unlock new areas, it also gives you some experience. And that was just enough to get me. Now, if you see above this guy's name how it's got those circles on it, I believe that means that he is on my journal. So I will pull up my journal in just a second and check on that. Hold on. Let's do that. Logs. Hunting log. So yeah, he was on my hunting log. And I got all the ones I needed. So this is a great way if you are trying to level up one of your characters, that you can just pull this up. And it'll have all the different creatures that you can kill to level, and you'll get extra XP for completing these things. So as you can see, there was 75 if I can kill all the ladybugs. For the ground squirrel, which I just did, that was 180 XP. So just different things that we can do to level up our characters. It's a good thing to kind of keep a hold of. See, and there's a ladybug. I can kill that to get my XP up because of the hunter's log. And what's great about being an archer is, you know, I've got these spells or I've got these attacks, but I don't have to sit still to do them. And earlier, you know, I was kind of talking about the Black Mage. Well, the Black Mage, their spells, you have to sit still to cast them. And there, I got all the ladybugs, and that little thing above their heads is gone now. So that is another one of the benefits. Oh wow, I've got a lot over here to do. So that is one of the benefits for taking care of what's on your adventure log. You know, again, it levels you up and stuff. And that's a benefit for being an archer. Sorry. Forgot what I was doing. And because it gives you that chance to keep moving while you're fighting. You've come to the land ahead, have you? Well then, you're welcome to task from my seemingly never-ending list. I'll need you to head west along the road and scrub down 2 of the momstones I saw by Nephicia. Those signs accumulate dirt and grime with almost unnatural haste. Speak with Quijanya? Sure, at Trisbeck Stables, once you've seen to them. She'll be glad to hear the milestones are clean. For the next 3 bells, at least. Okay, so that's another quest. Go down here. I'm gonna have to jump. Whee! Luckily it wasn't a long drop, or else I would have taken damage. Look at the chocobo! I love them so much. I'm gonna pick this quest up. Vianney is searching for adventurer to deliver an item. Okay. If you want for work, I have need of adventurer willing to dirty their hands. No, I seek not for dark deeds. I mean only to have you deliver something. I myself would not dare venture deep into the 12's wood, but you... Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna call it. So, hold on, let me finish getting this quest. And turn in these 2. Or turn this in. Oh yeah, you were getting the bits. Stranger, I don't know what foul beast scop you found this in, or what providence delivered ye, the hero that slew it, to me here today, but you've my deepest thanks. With this here snaffle, I can finally get back to training that yellow-feathered menace of mine. Take this with my thanks. Okay, so let's see. We've got the hempen tabard, which is going to give me a plus 17 and a plus 8. But this one does nothing for me. So let's go with the hempen tabard. And then again, we'll go to character. Equipped. Oh, look at me. I'm looking sharp. I'm a cute little guy. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're gonna return, because what you want is, if you look at my bar right here, when you're in town, you'll get this. What that means is you're in a place where you can rest, and you want to rest so that you get more XP next time you play. But since I can't keep myself from coughing, I really need to. I need to stop for the day and get some rest. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. It was a blast for what it could be. I love you all, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.